yes, people, it's time to get all them good facts. This time, we're not using a movie or a show. We are using an album. I figure since Valentine's Day is coming up, and some of us are trying to figure out all the mysteries of sweet, sweet lovin', we should go to one of the best artists of sweet, sweet lovin'. One of the Avengers of R&B lovin', one might say, Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross, people. Yeah, I would call Luther Vandross like the Captain America of sweet, sweet lovin'. You know, like he would have like a shield when he's thin Luther, and then when he's chubbier Luther, you know, you have like maybe a giant donut he's protecting himself with and nibbling off of. You could probably have like Marvin Gaye would be like Iron Man, Mary J. Blige would be Black Widow, Stevie Wonder, Thor, Al Green, Hulk. He had a temper. Whitney be kind of like Wanda. She dabbled in, you know, some of that magic. Avengers of Sweet Lovin', people. I'm going to go with this album here, the 7-song album of Luther Vandross called Never Too Much. Y'all know the song. Y'all know the song. The cover art is Luther looking very goofy. Goofy. Like, he looks like, who, me? He kind of has that kind of vibe going on, which leads us to fact number 1, people. A little bit of humor goes a long way when it comes to your Valentine, right? A little bit of humor, right? Sometimes a lot of bit of humor, depending on the woman that you got or the guy that you got. I want to go both ways here, all right? Ladies, you need some lessons in sweet loving as well, right? Perhaps your guy loves a little bit of humor. You give him a little bit of humor, all right? The first song in here is the title track, Never Too Much. Like I said, y'all know that song. It's probably one of Luther Vandross's most popular songs. When I say y'all know the song, I'm talking about you older folks. You younger folks, you don't know who I'm talking about, but you will after this. There's that one. It was a hit song, man. It was like dum dum ba da dum ba dum ba dum ba dum doo dum bum boom. Oh da ba da 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 da. Dum ba dum, oh my love, never too much. Woo. Oh dum ba dum boom, you been my oh no oh. Woo. There you go, people. Yeah. That's good. That's a good song, people. That's a good song. That leads us to fact number 2. Let them know how you feel, okay? This song is all about letting that sweet somebody know how you feel, all right? You got to get in your feelings a little bit, you know what I'm saying? There's too much hate going on in the world. Learn to feel the loving. Or, you know what? As I'm saying this, even if you're feeling the hate, let them know how you feel, right? You get all that hate out, then you got all the room in the world for the loving. Maybe you're into that. Maybe y'all love to like say all kinds of nasty things about each other. Then you get it on. But learn to let your feelings out. The second track is called Sugar and Spice. This track sounds very similar to Never Too Much, at least like the bass. Like it's like the same bass. And that's a really good bass player that Luther had. Which leads me to fact number 3. Y'all need a solid bottom. You need a solid bottom. Now, you can interpret that however you'd like to, okay? But you need a soft heart and a thick bottom. That's what you need, people. Next track is called Don't You Know. Don't you know that I love you so? Woo, Luther doing it, man. That's like more of that sexy vulnerability. Track 4 is called I've Been Working. It leads us to fact number 4. Get a job, okay? The next track 5 is called She's a Super Lady. And again, that bass player is killing it. If Luther wasn't scooping up the ladies, the bass player certainly would clean up whatever Luther didn't scoop up, all right? Track 6 called You Stop Loving Me. You stop loving me. Like nothing seemed to hurt me until you stop loving me. That's what Luther's talking about, man. Whoo, again. Seems like he messed up. That's the only reason he'd be singing the song. It seems like he messed up, like either he looked at another woman or maybe they were at dinner, he got to go to the bathroom and he farted in her face or something like that. That happens, people, you know. Sometimes they slip out, you know, or maybe he visited her parents or something like that, but he was a bit nervous, so he was drinking beforehand, and he was drinking when he got there. He was doing a lot of drinking the whole night and ended up puking on her mom. Or that happens, people. Maybe he ended up cheating on her with, you know, her sister or something like that, or accidentally sent out sexy pictures to all of his friends. People, stuff like this happens. But you got to be ready with that song. That leads me to fact number 5. Ready for that song of apology. You got to learn to say you're sorry. That's fact number 5. All right? Apologize. You apologize, people. You apologize, and that leads to making them draw a strap. Even if you're a lady, you'll lead to having your fellas draw a strap if you're ready with the apology. And the last track, track 7, A House is Not a Home. This is a slow jam, people, a slow jam, which leads me to my Valentine's Day fact number 6. The last fact, you got to slow it down. All right, if you're arguing with your significant other, you put your finger on the lips, you be like, shh, we got to slow it down. Luther says, slow it down. If you're caught in a lie, where you were last night or something like that, and you're arguing, once again, you put the lips you put your finger on the lips and you be like, shh. Luther and the Praphit say, we got to slow it down. If you're in the bedroom, and you're going at it hard, playing video games, you're playing video games and your lover is beating you badly at the video games. It's embarrassing. You press pause and you be like, shh. And then you get it on hard. You know what I'm saying? And then they fall asleep. You pretend like you sleep. You wake up while they still sleep, and then you cheat. All right, you cheat. You unpause it. Make sure the volume's down. You unpause it, okay? Make sure the volume's down. And then you kind of build back up right before you're about to beat them. And then you pause it again. And then you wake them up. Get up, get up, get up. We got to finish our game. Get up, finish our game. And then you destroy them, right? You destroy them because you ain't no punk. And your lover doesn't want to be with some sort of punk. They want to get beaten sometimes too, to know that you are a real lover and a fighter. So sometimes you got to cheat to do that, all right? Let's review, people. Review all the facts. You got to laugh. You got to feel. You got to have some thickness. You got to get a job. Apologize your way into their pants. And you got to cheat at video games. And you will win at sweet, sweet loving. Thank you, Lovin. Great A album. Peace.